So, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going to talk about life purpose. Now, if you haven't yet found your life purpose, okay, it's not personal, it will come to you. Your life purpose is also is something that you come into naturally. Okay? You don't try to force it. Don't try to force it. If it doesn't yet come to you, don't try to think that you're doing anything wrong or you're not doing something right, something wrong. No, don't try to force it. Don't try to push it. It is going to flow to you naturally. I personally stepped into my purpose. I could say, without even knowing it, it just like naturally all of a sudden showed up. And I figured out that, okay, so now this is what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Now, one of the things you realize matures along your journey is that all the people that you will meet talking about life purpose, there is one thing they will say. They will mention they have let some people go. Life coaches, I don't know, motivational speakers, anybody, even sometimes the people you physically know, they have told you something in particular. They let some people go. They let some people go. I've told you guys recently a story of this guy who, actually the country was Namibia. The country was Namibia. It was not Botswana. It was Namibia. The guy who left his family behind. We're talking about 10, 11 years. He has not spoken with his family, but he's fully working in his purpose. When it comes to life purpose, ladies and gentlemen, people are going to fail you. People are going to fail you. You are going to be tested because I've told you. All these kind of things, when you're talking about spiritual development and growth, you are going to go through a series of tests. And every test is going to come and you're going to pass that test before you can go to the next one. So there are going to be levels. It's like you start with a step, then you go to the next ladder, then you go to the next ladder. So the higher the ladder is like, this pyramid. It's like the more you climb, the fewer people you see. The higher you climb, the fewer people you see. Somewhere you're going to reach at the top and there's just one or two or three people around you. So that's how this whole thing works, When I'm talking about letting people go, I really mean that you need to love yourself enough to choose yourself. Because sometimes the people that are hanging around you do not really like even support what you do. Okay? They could do this consciously, sometimes it can be unconscious. They don't really like or support what you do. So they're not a part of your growth. You know what I'm saying? When people figure out that you're doing something big, you're going somewhere in life, you're moving into a positive direction, there is going to be people who will come around and they're going to keep on dragging you. Have you ever been walking sometimes and you feel like there is somebody pulling you by the shirt? It's like you're trying to go, but there is somebody pulling you. It's like you want to leave. It's happened to me, ladies and gentlemen, along my journey. It happened to me. There's a time when my purpose showed up. My purpose showed up. But I had a lot of these strings around. So I would feel sometimes friends dragging me that direction. Oh, come, this way we need to do something. Let's go do that one. Let's go do this. So I was always trying to I was feeling these other strings that you couldn't even see that were dragging me left and right. I didn't even know what to do with this. And then eventually I figured out there were some people that I was still attached to that wouldn't let me to evolve. So I very slowly started making a conscious decision to try to release these individuals because I figured out we weren't going anywhere in that time. Okay? They weren't taking me anywhere, and I had to release these individuals and let them go. So if you're a person who is trying, you're out there, you're trying to figure out things on your own, you want to know which direction you want to go, maybe sometimes you have found some direction you need to go, you have to understand. You have to understand that it is going to be very important for you. Look around you. Who is around you? And what is their influence in your life? Are they supporting your growth? Are they encouraging you to keep on going? Are they telling you things that are going to bring you down? Are they failing to motivate you? How do they feel about you? What do they feel about you? What are they telling you, for that matter? If you ever sense any form of negativity, then you're dealing with people. And again, it's going to be sometimes challenging because these are people, again, you have known them your entire life. They've been very close to you. You always thought you was going somewhere together, but at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, when we're talking about purpose, we're talking about an individual journey. So you are not going to take this journey with anyone. That's one of the biggest truths you're going to ever realize is that you're not going anywhere with anybody. You're going to walk your own unique journey. If you decide to drag along people with you and carry something around people with you, you cannot meet your destination. It's one thing what I know. Okay? All these people, you see them walking in purpose. Either they are alone or they're with a soulmate. Or even sometimes it can be the best friend who actually knows where they are going. So it is a person that maybe God has sent in their lives to assist them and to help them along this journey. But other than that, they are alone. If you come close and ask them, they're going to tell you that many years ago, they walked away from family, they walked away from their wives, they walked away from husband, because purpose is a very, very challenging thing to do. You can be forced even sometimes to separate with your wife because you're now starting to realize that you're with a woman or a man that cannot support your growth. They don't even want you to grow for that matter. And sometimes you're realizing that it's time for you to release this individual so that you can move. You see, when you have got a lot of weight, you cannot lift off. How can you lift off when you have got weights on your shoulders, How can you spread your wings to fly? So for you to be able to fly, you have to remove the weight off of your shoulders and you will fly higher. That's how this whole thing works with purpose, ladies and gentlemen. There is some people, however much we do like them, we really appreciate them, we love them, which is okay. We love people. Everybody has got somebody we love. It is okay to love some people from a distance. Once you identify those people are not going to be a part of your journey, it is okay. Don't blame yourself and don't beat yourself up because they're not around you. You can love them from a distance. If you know they're not going to wish you well and they're not going to help you to build your purpose. So what am I really saying in this video is that your life purpose is also asking you to release the dead weight, okay? It requires you to let people go so that you can be able to grow and evolve and become your greatest version. So let us know what you think about the video in the comment section below. You guys do know that I do love and appreciate your support. You can book a session with me if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's the more signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.